Okay, now we're back in the Unit 8. Everything takes so long. All right, for the audio, I don't know if I play it, if you guys can hear it. So I have an idea. Let's just put this on hold for now. When we come back from our break, then I'm going to try and get that. I'm going to completely log out and try and get this back in. If you go to the next page, we'll come back to this conservationist guy. If you go on to page 97, let's take a quick look at our grammar section. So as we were looking at what this conservationist has done, I told you that we were looking at the grammar points so far. And if we look in the yellow box, ooh, too big, too big. There we go. We've got two things that we're looking at for our grammar for 8b, and that's present perfect simple and present perfect continuous. First, let's look at the examples and then we'll talk about when to use them and how to use them and do some practice. So present perfect simple. You can see here in the bold, we've got apostrophe VE and walked. Over here, apostrophe VE. So which verb is that? Apostrophe VE for the perfect tense. What verb do we use? Anybody in the chat box? Are you there? Okay, what I'm asking is, in the perfect tense, what verb do we use first? So here we've got he apostrophe s, they apostrophe yes. So the perfect tense, the easy way to find it is it uses have or has plus the participle. Right, V3 as we call it. So let's take a look at these. When you have walked across half of Africa and you have walked up the west coast of North America, where do you go next? So I got a question for you. Have you walked across Africa? No. Have you been to Africa before? So even questions, we're using the perfect tense, the present perfect. Have you eaten today? Have you been staying home recently? These are all the perfect simple tense. They have destroyed hundreds of square kilometers of wilderness. Now we go down and take a look at this present perfect continuous. It's very similar, but it's also different and we use it for different things. First, look at the examples. Recently, he has been walking again, this time across Canada. He hasn't been taking it easy. What has he been doing since then? So I could ask you, what have we been doing since the start of our class today? And this is a continuous tense, so something happening over a period of time. But if you look at this one, we have has plus been, and over here we have the ing form. So it's a little different. Now what we're going to do, switch over to another PDF I have and look at how to use this grammar and when to use it. But now that a couple more guys have done the attendance, I think it's time for me to lock this attendance this morning and stop accepting responses. That's good. Download, and we're going to just check one more time, make sure your name is on there. And let me do that. And we're going to share it this time in WhatsApp because sharing stuff on Blackboard is a bit of a problem. So if you got your what's up, get ready, and you can check your name there too. Here we go. Sort by student number, descending order, and I think we got 28, 29. There it is. So over in the WhatsApp, I'm going to share that. If you're worried about your attendance, you might want to go check that in the WhatsApp group. Otherwise, we shall continue. I think this is the one that I just did, 1126. Yes, that's the list. That's everyone who is getting a mark for attendance this morning. I just shared it. Now back to Blackboard and share application screen. This one. Okay, can you see it? Yes, it's showing up here. Okay, I can share this document with you later, but let's just take a look at these two things. In this, this page, on the left, we've got our present perfect continuous. On the right, we've got the present perfect simple. And we're going to look at examples and when to use it. So over here, we've got this woman, and basically she painted the room. It used to be green, now it's yellow. So on the right, she says, I've painted my bedroom. Is it finished? Got to get my chat window open, see if you're still there. Are you listening? Yes. So on the left, has she finished it? Or sorry, on the right. Very good. Yes, she's done. So in this case, our present perfect simple stresses a completed action. It's done, an accomplishment. So another example might be, I've finished my homework. I've eaten lunch. So it's like, I did it. It's done. Over on the left here, she's not finished. I don't know how long she has been painting, but for some time. I've been painting my bedroom all day, for 3 days, for 2 weeks, some period of time, and it's not finished yet. So that's one example when we could use the present perfect continuous. So think of some other examples. I have been living in Jeddah for 4 years. Now we could say I have lived in Jeddah for 4 years, even though it's not finished. So there are some cases where we could use one or the other. It depends what you want to stress. If you want to stress sort of the completion of some time or the duration of the time. Let's take a look at examples below. Oh, first let's read these. Yes, there's paint on Kate's clothes. She has been painting her bedroom. That's the present perfect continuous. You don't really need to know the name, just how to use it and how to do it. In this case, we're thinking about the activity. It doesn't matter if it's finished or not finished. So here, painting the room has not been finished. I've been painting it for a long time and it feels like a long time, so stressing the duration. And over here, her bedroom was green, now it's yellow. She has painted her bedroom, done. That's the present perfect simple. The important thing is that something was finished, something has been finished. The action is complete. All right, we'll look at a few more examples comparing these. Over on the right, my bike is okay now, I've repaired it. So it was broken, then I fixed it. I have repaired my bike. Done. Now it works. Oh, there was chocolates, but now the box is empty. What happened? Somebody has eaten all the chocolates. Oh no, that's terrible news. Where's the book I gave you? What have you done with it? Have you ever played tennis? So examples of when we use present perfect simple. Now over on the left. My hands are very dirty now. Why? I have been repairing my bike. I'm almost finished, not finished yet. So here, there's a relationship between working, and the dirty hands. Next one, Joe has been eating too much recently. He should eat less. This recently, it could be a few days, a few months, a few years. We don't know how long it is, and it doesn't really matter in this case. Next one, it's nice to see you again. What have you been doing since we last met? All right, maybe the last time I met you was 2 weeks ago. So, over that 2 week period, what have you been doing? I have been relaxing at home. I have been exercising. I have been watching TV. So, things that are done over a period of time. Where have you been? Have you been playing tennis? No, I have not been playing tennis. I have been in isolation at home, practicing social distancing to protect myself from infection by the coronavirus. Yes. All right. Now, that's just a quick introduction. I like that PDF, and I'll send it to you because it's a nice little introduction. But there's another website too that I'd like to share with you. And then we're going to do a Kahoot after we look at this one. And finally, we'll have our break time. During the break, I'll try and reset all this stuff so I can get the live software back and we can listen to 8B. Sharing Chrome tab. Here we go over to the British Council. Can you see it? Where is it? There it is. Nice. Shows up. Okay, just checking in. Everybody, if you're still there, say hi. Excellent. So follow along, and if you have any questions, type them in the box. Here we go, British Council. This is their present perfect simple and continuous explanation. What's the difference between we've painted the room and we've been painting the room? Very popular example is painting. We've painted the bathroom. She's been training for a half marathon. I've had 3 coffees already today. They've been waiting for hours. So this first one, we've painted the bathroom. It's done, finished. And we stress here the accomplishment. It's done, and it feels good that it's finished. The next one, she's been training. This is continuous tense. It's not finished yet, and it kind of shows that she's been working hard to do this over a long period of time. The next one, I've had 3 coffees. Is it simple or continuous? This is simple, not continuous, and it's like an accomplishment, but here it could be a good thing or a bad thing. I've had 3 coffees already today. 1, 2, 3, they're finished, and it's like, wow, that's a lot. We could also say, I have been drinking coffee all morning. And this one kind of stresses over time I've been doing something. But this one, 3 coffees, it's like counting how many. Easy stuff. Don't be afraid of this grammar point. It's basic. They have been waiting for hours. Here it stresses that this is a long time. All right, let's do a couple of practice questions. Can you see it okay? Yep, it looks good. I'm just going to bump this up a little so we can see. There we go. So the sentence is, I gap the windows all day without any help. 2 more and I can have a rest. We've got this all day. Does that stress the duration or having finished something? 2 more and I can rest. Is it finished? So is it A or B? What do you think? All right, some mixed answers. I kind of like this one. I've been drinking coffee all day. I've been studying all day. I've been watching TV all day. So this one really stresses that you've been doing something and it's hard and a long time without any help. Next one. You look nice. Have you your hair cut? So the first one, been having, means it's not finished. That one is really strange. Like over a long period of time, maybe a week, someone comes in your room and cuts a little bit of hair and comes back every few minutes. Or have you had your haircut done, finished? Which one do you like? I agree. Had makes sense. The other one doesn't make sense at all. Let's go to the next one. Okay, I have special bread. Now there's only a little bit left. I didn't eat it. So, has someone... This one is a little tricky because it depends how you see it. Did someone eat it all at once and finish it? Or did they eat a little and eat a little and eat a little and eat a little? And if you're familiar with the story Goldilocks and the Three Bears, it uses exactly this one. Someone has been sitting in my chair. Someone has been sleeping in my bed. Someone has been eating my porridge. And the reason I say that is because the bread is not finished. There's still some left. So it's like someone had a little bit of bread yesterday and a little this morning and a little at night. So we'll see. I like this one. Has someone eaten my special bread? This is also possible. Sometimes both are possible, but in this case, because there's some left, I don't like that answer. Okay, next one. 4 goals, half time. I think this is football. So we're at halftime, and they have been scoring 4 goals. They have scored 4 goals. In this case, just like with the coffee, I have been drinking coffee all day. I have already had 3 cups of coffee. With goals in a football match, it's totally an accomplishment. And we want to count the goals. It's important. So this one, they have scored 4 goals already and it's only half time. Okay, we got a few more left. I have something English for 3 years. That's a long period of time. Soon I'm going to be using it at work. Are they finished? Not yet. So in this case, I've learned English for 3 years. A little strange. I've been learning English makes more sense. I have been studying English for a long time. Okay, next one. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not crying. So, why are there tears in your eyes? Here's the explanation. Onions. Now this one, I have chopped onions. It's strange to think of this as an accomplishment. Like, oh, look at me. I have chopped onions. I'm so great. I have been chopping onions, makes sense as an explanation for why you're crying. And you chop onions, it takes some time. So I'm going with this answer. I've chopped onions. Like I said, it's stressing the accomplishment, not the action over time. Okay, this one finally, our house. So we have been selling our house for a long, long time, or we have sold it. Good news, we have sold our house. Obviously, in this case, that one makes more sense. It's an accomplishment. It's done. Yay. The house has been sold. We have sold our house. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm late. How long have you been waiting, or have you waited? Kind of tricky, this one, because really, if it's finished, in this case, we would use the past tense. But in this case, you've been waiting for so long. We stress the time. That's where our continuous tense really helps to make you feel like it's been a long time. Let's check, see how we did. Oh, 8 out of 8, 100%, very nice. Okay. I think it's time for a quick Kahoot. We can do one before the break, and if we got time in our next class, we can do another one. So let me just set it up. And this is about present perfect. We're gonna, let's do this one, and then we can explain it later. Okay, so get ready to join. I hope you guys can't hear that music. This one is about both the present perfect, simple, and continuous. And here's your join link with the code. And let's try getting one Kahoot before our break time. There, killed the music. Basil, what's up? Yeah, I turned it off. Sorry, guys. Thanks for the comments. I don't know if you can hear it, but right outside my house, there's like workers working and diggers digging and construction guys. But, well, I guess I could go out there and tell them, I'm having a class right now. Please be quiet. But I think it's dead. How many we got? Ibrahim, Ayman, Basil, MH, and Mohammed. So get in there. We got 6. We're going to start this Kahoot very soon. So hurry, log in, get ready. Otherwise, you're going to have to just watch as everybody else plays it. We got 9 almost ready. I'm going to do the countdown. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 11 players, 2. Are you ready? Here we go. Begin. What's going on here? There we go. This boy, something all morning, and his mother doesn't know what to do. Has been crying. Okay, Now I turned off the music on this one for my computer. Are you hearing music in this game? Or is it okay? Good, okay. So let's just keep going then. That's question one. Ooh, wow. There we go. Number two, my brother, something the same movie 7 times. He really loves it. This one is counting. So remember, we're not going to use the continuous tense. Counting is the other one, like about the coffee. Three coffees, 3 cups of coffee. So there we go. We use the present perfect simple. My brother has watched this movie 7 times. How many times have you seen the movie? Ooh, Iman takes the lead. Number three, students, something, the exam. All right. This one is probably about completion and accomplishment. So it has finished, haven't taken, haven't take, or has taken the exam. We've got the plural subject students, so we can't say has. Students haven't taken. That's our V3 there. So yellow doesn't have the V3. That's why we have to use the blue one. Ooh, Mohammed takes the lead. Question four. Debbie look very tired recently. She something too hard. So this one is talking about two things. Debbie's looking over time and work too hard over time. What do you think? I got my answer choice. Debbie has been looking very tired recently, and our question form, has she been working? So, red one, we can't have Debbie have. And the second one, has she been working? Has she? Yes, has been looking. So, over several days, she has been looking tired. I have been feeling hungry for several days now. My brother, something since he was a teenager. Isn't been smoking, hasn't been smoking, hasn't smoked, hasn't smoking. This is interesting because it means when he was a teenager, he did smoke back then and stopped until now. So we use hasn't smoked. It's like an accomplishment. I haven't been there since 2000. Okay, I'm back on top. Number six. We'll do a few more and then take our break. Juliet, something since 2009. Again with the smoking. Doesn't smoke, isn't smoking, haven't smoked, hasn't been smoking. To be honest, I don't think I would prefer for this answer hasn't smoked since 2009, implying she did before but hasn't since then. Okay, two more. I something here for 5 years. Have lived, has lives, have lived, hasn't lived. Only one of these makes any sense. Can you find it? Good job. Most of you got that correct. Now, our last one before the break. Question 8. I've already something to that song before. It's a good one. So, this one is something that's finished, it's completed. We're counting. I have listened. It's done. It's an experience. It's finished. So, we're going to finish this one for now. And Basil is in the lead. Very nice. Okay, it's break time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to log right out, restart my computer, and then come back in at 12 o'clock. So you guys should still be okay. I can rejoin the room, but if something happens, you might have to come back and do it again. And I'm also going to stop the recording for now. I'm going to leave, but I will come back once I restart my computer. So see you guys 10 minutes, okay?